Hello and welcome back. It is time for a little more World War One, and of course, Nate is here. So, how's it going, Nate? How you doing today?
Hey, doing great. Looking forward to the game again.
Yeah, I was out of town for 2 weeks ago, and this last week I was like, oh yeah, we can play on the 30th. And then I remembered, oh, we're going to. They have tree houses in our area that they built, and you can rent and spend the
Oh,
night in a
nice.
tree house. So we did that on Wednesday. That was what was going on Wednesday. So it was a lot
That's
of fun.
cool.
They do, yeah, it was really cool. We had a great time. The only problem is there's no bathrooms in the tree house, so if you have to go to the bathroom, you have to go outside. So it's kind of like it's more like glamping
Yeah,
than
right.
like a. But at least it was a bed and it rained, and so
Oh,
we were out, and it was like it was awesome.
wow. That's
Just
that's
listen to rain.
cool.
I think I only got about 3 hours of sleep because when anybody moved in the treehouse, kind of the whole thing kind of moved, and yeah, it was a lot of fun though. Checkmark did it, and that's one of those things. So
So you'd recommend not permanently living in a treehouse?
yes, 100%. Unless it does have uh, water
Yeah, right.
features. Yeah,
Actual plumbing.
actual plumbing. Yeah, which is, I mean, it could be done. You just have to make sure you insulate depending on where you live too. I mean, if you're
Right.
down south, it's probably not a big deal, but up here
Up
in the
north, all the pipes freeze.
yeah, yeah, no Swiss Family Robinson. Nope, nope. Unless I can pee off the side, then I'm okay. But we were in a park, so it's probably not a good idea to pee off the edge of it. But yep. So we've got Nordic's in. He's
Hey,
like,
Nordic.
since he's out of bubblegum, he's going to pew-pewing all the way. Paul's in, of course.
Hey, Paul.
And I see our good friend, Historic Wings. So
Hey.
he keeps me up to date on current events, which is really fun because I get it from his point of view. So that's an
Oh,
interesting.
yeah. It's awesome.
So yeah, he does really good. Viper Dave's in. So
Hey.
and it's Sunday, so we've got some time to play. I was just telling Nate I had to take a quick nap before we got in because I did 4 hours of yard work this morning. And luckily, it was only in the 70s and 80s and not,
Mhm.
60s and 70s and not in the 80s and 90s like it has been for the past couple weeks. It's actually
Mhm.
been quite cool, and we're going to be kind of enjoying it. So
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I had to cancel Rough on Friday because we had a baseball game we were going to Friday night. So I was like, oh, so my usual days I had very little off time, even though it seems like I haven't been
Man.
able to do much. And I before we went on vacation, I had already I had already recorded all my um, warfighter videos, so I kind of
Mm.
released them out. Although I wanted to release them on Tuesday and Thursday, and somehow one got released on Saturday. I'm like, how did I do that? Anyways, it's all good. So, but no, we definitely been looking forward to getting back into this.
Mhm.
As I was telling you, Nate, this is the game that I was hoping it would be. It is deep but not complex.
Yep.
Complexity does not always mean depth.
Yep.
So sometimes the least complex games have the most depth to them because it's almost like you have too many choices.
Right.
And I was telling my daughter about the game, and she definitely thought it might be a fun way to do it. And definitely, I saw Zilla Blitz had a had a beginning war
I
game
thought he was too busy playing Rocket Chickamauga to watch.
or GBACW
That's true.
or any of that, any of those Civil War titles. But yeah, he wants to jump. Well, he needs a break every once in a while, I guess. So
Yeah, he's doing his Gettysburg challenge
yes, yep.
thing.
God, I don't know. Like I said, I've got 4 or 5 titles, Gettysburg titles, and yeah,
Well,
that's the only thing.
Gettysburg is like one of those. It's kind of like, how many tactical systems do you need?
Yeah,
Just
just
one
one
more.
more. Yep, yep. And so I'm looking forward to the new T Dog that's coming out because they're supposed to have some updated maps and things. I was like, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. I'm like, guess I need the new one because they got some updated maps. I'm like, damn it. So, but
Oh,
no, it's all good. So, but this is definitely one of those games that I think you could introduce people to into wargaming,
oh yeah,
beginning war games. It's not the Chrome is in the cards and not actually in the rules. It's in the
that's
cards is
right.
where the Chrome is at. So I
That's
really
right.
appreciate that. So, All
Yep.
right, you want to get back into this? Because I'm ready to
Absolutely.
go. So let me
Brain
flip
of
this over here.
1916.
Yep.
For
So
some reason, I was telling you off camera that for some reason I thought we were in 1917, and then all of a sudden, oh no, we're in 1916.
Yep. Yep. So
Oh well.
we've got some movement going in the Eastern Front, and the Western Front does what the Western Front does, and it is all trenched out and everything along those lines. So we'll have to see how that goes. Although Italy is in the war on my side, so we've got that taken care of, which is nice.
Right.
Although Turkey came in on your side the last couple turns, and we got to remember that we have
Yep.
those fronts down there in the Middle East.
And
Which
Bulgaria entered into the Central Powers as well.
Yep. So we're gonna have to see how things go. Romania is still neutral, so I can't get to Serbia. So I do have one Serbian troop, but I can't get to Serbia. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yep.
With that. So, all right. So let's get started with this. So as usual, we always do. We did rebuild the deck before, after we ended our session last time. Nate and I
Right.
took the time to rebuild it because it takes a little time to rebuild the deck using this module. And we had to watch out for a few. We both had a few cards that we had to put back in that were elsewhere. So.
Yep. So now it's Germany's the first player each
Yep.
turn, and since we've already rebuilt the event deck, now we just draw the next event, and so I will draw that and pull it out, and it is Leto Vorbeck campaigns. Let's see. Leto Vorbeck army not eliminated, which it isn't. Flip to fresh if spent at no cost. May refit this army at no cost on this turn's production phase.
Okay.
Oh.
Place card in next year's deck if drawn in 1918. Draw one more event card. Okay. So
Then I'll put it down there just to remind myself. Actually, you know what? I'll just put it in my hand as a reminder. There we go. Okay. Next is move armies and artillery, which I'm not gonna move anything. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, so I'm not gonna move anything. Move fleets, U-boats. I'm gonna keep them in the Hague Convention. Now, naval combat, not going to fight in naval combat, but resolve guerrilla. So I am going to fight in East Africa, and I need a 5 or a 6 to flip you. And I got a 2, so nothing. All right, now on to ground combat. So for this, Germany is going to attack from Brest-Litovsk into the Ukraine.
okay.
And I'm going to use the artillery piece with it. And I believe, let's see, I rolled 2 dice, I flip to fire and take the highest die.
That is correct. 2 dice to get the higher one, and then I roll 1.
So I got a 4.
Yep. And then I got a 6. So.
Well, that sucks.
As we know, these dice will change as we go through this. So.
Right. Okay, I will attack from Brest-Litovsk into Minsk.
Okay.
I got a 4.
4. I got a 6.
Oh, come on now.
Love vassal dice. Love the vassal dice.
Okay, well that's the end of those attacks. Let's see.
Well, not too worried about because what is that whole stack? Oh, you still have 2. You do have 2 unspent armies in there, but
I do, yeah. How many do I have in the Western Front?
But you can't go into here because it's not bordered. You
right.
have to go into Lithuania, which.
Okay, let's just attack those 2 armies into Lithuania then. So the 8th army. Oh, I got a 2.
I got a 3.
Next one. Oh, I got a 6. Oh my gosh.
I get a 1, so I will split 1. We'll spend 1. So
Okay. So at least I got
at least
something.
you got 1 out of that.
6, 7, 8.
So now
Okay.
now it's basically down to.
I think I'm finished because I need to keep track of how many spent armies I have in relation to my production. Okay, so production phase. There's no events. Resolve U-boat attrition. Okay, so I'm going to roll on the U-boat attrition table. I roll 2d6 for each fresh U-boat.
Which both of them are fresh.
And I got a 6, so one of them is spent. And I got a 10. No effect. U-boat remains fresh. Good.
Okay. So at least you only got 1. So I'll only have to roll off that 1 then.
Right. So production spending refit units. Okay, so I get 12 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to build 2 trenches, 9, 10 in both Brest-Litovsk and Prussia, and then 11 to freshen up the U-boat. And then I'm going to send 1 production point to Austria-Hungary. And that's 12. Okay. Yep. So I've done that. Now it's technology. Let me pull my technology. Here we go. And I got U2. And I do have U1 already.
Okay, yep. So this one will do it. So
it's fine. If I can put it in my hand, there we go. Okay, and it's car. Let's see. Each German fleet may make 1 reroll of their. Oh, okay. So I get extra dice for it.
No, yeah, you'll get to re-roll 1 if you want to. So yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Works.
And then I reset my heavy artillery, and I'm good to go.
All right. So now it is time for the triple entente. So draw a card for the.
Christoph's here. He's yell at me for conquering Delta.
For taking over Britain. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see here. So TE G1 technology. Not. Let's see. I need to take a look. I have A1 technology. Okay.
Oh, so you get to take it from the deck and use it.
Ooh, so I gotta go to where's my technology? Here we go. G1, right?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay. So G1, I'll pull it out here. That's poison gas. Oh yay. I get to. Okay, so this is basically, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I can. Basically, it says DRM +1 to the first attack from an area with Western Allied Army that can trace supply to land to a Western Allied. Well, basically, that's all of them. So,
right.
Discard technology during production phase. Okay, so you put it back in. So I can use it, and then I put it back in. Okay. Well, that'll probably be used. I will use the poison gas. All right, so I need to move armies. And this will be Italy too, correct? I'm correct on that. This is also Italy. So
right.
Italy, France, and Great Britain is going to be this one. So So I'm moving armies now. Let's see here. What am I going to move? Let's get back down.
Evacuate Paris.
Ah, of course you would say that. So the thing is I don't have much to move around right now. Italy could. Yeah, why don't I take Italy? I'm going to move one down into home Italy. One down there. And I can move, what is it, one more then? Because it's only two armies I can move.
Right, yep. Nordic Christoph's not going to yell at me. He's going to plot my demise.
Yep. As he attempts an uprising. Basically, save the population and wait and wait for the right moment. Yep.
Don't worry. I'm a benevolent Kaiser.
All right. Let's see here. I think that's the only thing I'm going to do because that'll be it.
Okay.
Okay. So after I've moved armies, I don't need to move fleets. No naval combat. No amphibious invasions. I do need to read up on that because I might need to do that soon. Ground and beach combat. Okay, so let's take a look here. I need to cause you some spend. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these French guys here, and he's going to attack into what is that in the Ardennes? Verdun. So we're going to attack one, and I'm going to try to get rid of the trenches. So I do have my. Come on, quit being stupid. Oh my god. There we go. I do have my artillery, so I'll roll 2 dice and I get the highest. Oh, great. I got a 2.
I got a 2.
Oh, so it does go away because the eyes go to the attacker. So that's nice.
You've breached it.
Okay, so that's fired. And this guy is spent as well. So we'll move him to this. We'll move him out of the way. I'm going to send another. I'm going to use my other one. Fired. And with this guy, 2d6. I got a 6.
I got a 6.
Oh, so I get spent, but I don't know if you get spent either. So
I did too. Yeah, the attacker wins ties.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right. Okay. Well, that's helped me a little bit here. Let's do one more, and this one is I don't have any more artillery, so we'll go with one more. 4.
1.
Wait, nice. Do I want to do another one? Let's see. How many? I don't have that many points. I'm only going to have 4 points. So I think I'm going to have to just kind of call it there as much as I would like to. Although I could get Britain involved because they still have plenty of points. So yeah, let's bring the BEF involved here. And we're done as well because Britain's got plenty. All right, so this one right here. So we got the British. We're getting the British involved. I got a 6.
I got a 4. This is not. For some reason, I'm turning into rough rolls now.
We're gonna try one more. I want to spend your entire army there. See if I can get it. So I got another BEF. Oh, it's a 1.
A 5.
Yep. So you're okay on that one. Do I want to go for the one more? Yeah, why not? I can replace him. He'll be good. One more. Here we go. 6.
Oops. A 1.
If I could have done some fun things there if I would have gotten that the first time. Oh, well. Okay, that is all my ground combat. So now we will go on to production, and I have to no blockades, no events. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, Tony. Yeah, I see that. Yep. If and buts were candy and nuts. Okay. So resolve U-boat attack. So I only need you only have 1 fresh one, correct?
No, now I have 2 fresh.
No, you only
I brought it back.
Oh, you paid to get it back. Okay.
I did.
Okay, so I got 2 rolls here. I got a 9. Success
And
if G used. Yep. So I
it
lose
is.
1 point.
Yep.
Yep. And then the second one, I lose 2 points. So I lose 2 points on that one. So Britain only has 5 points. Make notes of
Mm-hmm.
that.
And France has 3. No,
2.
2.
But they do have 2 carried over. So, but I got to do Italy first. So Italy has 2 points. They have 1 plus 1 transferred. So I'm just going to move that out of the way there, and we are going to recruit another Italian army at full strength.
Okay, there's 2 points.
That's 2 points. So now I go to France, and basically all I'm going to do is spend them to recover as many as I can. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there goes those transferred points. And then Britain, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I will transfer 2 back to France. We'll put 2 on France, and that's my 5 for production.
Okay. Oh, I'll remove your production markers that you put
Oh,
down.
I forgot my. Oh, don't. I forgot my poison gas.
Oh.
Oh, it was the first attack from an area. It was the first attack, anyways. So,
Yeah.
so this one just needs to be put back into because it says discard this. So we will put it back in the technology cards. Okay. Yeah, which I got anyways. That first one anyway. So it didn't really even matter. So
Don't worry, Nordic. I'm not alarmed.
yeah. Okay. Oh, do I pull technology or is that automatic?
No, you
So I'd pull another technology, right?
you do research another technology.
Okay, I actually don't turn it in. That other one, if that one comes up for some reason, I don't. That one shouldn't be in the list because that's done after.
Right.
So I'll pull whatever I get here. Oh, I get you one.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So this will go into my ever expanding technology hand. All right, so I got you one. You're up to you two, so that'll help me a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it for the technology, and I need to reset my ones. So they give a little flat. Okay, our heavy artillery is done. So now I move over to the
Eastern allies.
Eastern allies and or US. Okay, so event card. Here we go. Place on any Eastern ally. DRM +2 in any combat. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So first line formation, which I believe is in here. It is first line formation. So that this one I can just discard. So I can attach this. Well, I'm going to attach it to one that I can fight with.
Right.
But not that one. Sorry. We're gonna go with this one here because I don't have many armies there to actually like do much with when it comes down to it. And actually, I forgot a couple of the +1s for the big push.
Oh, yeah.
That last turn. Dang it.
I forgot too.
Yeah, you forgot too. So, well, I don't know. Did you actually get? I don't know if you actually were.
I don't think it would have made a difference. So.
Oh, Nordic, what are you quoting? Do not fear an army of lions led by sheep. I fear an army of sheep led by a lion. The Persians have the numbers, but next to no soldiers amongst them. Huh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. All right, so I pulled my event. So now I need to move armies. Well, let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think retreating is a viable option.
Retreating a viable option. Yeah, whatever. Unfortunately, when I'm looking at this, I think Russians only get 5. Yeah, they get 5 now because I got that one.
Yep.
Yep. So they got 5 there. I'll tell you what, things do move once you really get into this. Things do really move to help out.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Let's see here.
In Nordic.
Surrender.
Surrender is also a viable option.
Retreat and now surrender. Yeah, Nate, you can surrender at any time if you
Oh
want.
yeah, that's right.
All right, so I moved. I moved one army. That's it. I'm not going to move any other ones. I'm kind of okay. No amphibious. Now I'm going to do just a little bit of. I'm going to go after your guys over here.
Okay.
So this will be the first one. I'm going to fire with this one and fire the first line formations. So I get a +2, which ends up being a 3.
Okay. And I got a 5.
That did not go well. And so he is spent.
And that's gone.
Yep. Yeah, that at first, and I think it goes away. Is that on the whole time or just this turn?
Just this turn.
Okay. All right, that's that. That's all the ground combat I'm going to do. Production, no U-boats on this, so I don't have to worry about that. There's no transfer. Now I can refit units because that is what I'm going to do. So I get 5. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think we'll go 5 here. Okay, that's pretty easy. And there's no technology because it's only Western allies. And then it need to reset my heavy artillery. And that will be it for the Eastern allies.
Okay, now it's the Central Allies. So let me pull their event. Oh gosh, shackled to a corpse. Place an event in Vienna. -1 DRM. All attacking Austro-Hungarian armies for the remainder of the game.
Oh.
Modifier canceled if Germany spends 1 production point or German units is in the attacking area. Well, I did transfer 1. So I'm going to I think
that's
it's
just modified for that turn then, right? Or is it modified for
let me double check in the rules. This is card 44. Okay, let's see. It says the penalty may also be temporarily canceled for all Austro-Hungarian armies for 1 turn at a time if Germany spends -1 during the German production phase. If the Germans choose to do so, they spend 1 production point and place a 1 production point transfer counter directly on the shackled marker to indicate this expenditure has been made, and the penalty will not apply during the upcoming. Okay, so I get it for this turn, but I can then I can spend to get rid of it next turn.
Yeah, you have to do the modifier this turn, but
okay,
next turn.
lovely.
Yep. And that's for the rest of the game. Yay!
Right.
Yeah, this is when Austria. This is when the Austro-Hungarian Empire really just went downhill.
It did. Yep. Okay, so let's try attacking from Venice into northern Italy.
Okay.
And I'm going to use an army with the heavy artillery. So 2 dice. So I get a 5.
Yep. I get a 2. So that means my trenches are breached.
Yep. And then I'm going to attack the next one. I get a 2.
Which is a 1.
Right.
I get a 3.
And I'm going to attack the next one. Oh, boy.
I get a
Forget
5.
that. Yeah, forget that.
I was worried when you got the trenches done. Honestly, I was worried there. I was like, crap, I didn't put an army in there. I was like, oh crap.
Right.
I was like, I put it in Rome instead. Why did I think Rome was the smart one? I'm like, oh well, that it is what it is. By the way,
Let-
Nordic says if I'm feeling frisky, I could always retreat first and then surrender.
oh, there you go.
That's being frisky for sure.
Okay, let's attack from Galicia into the Ukraine. And I'm going to use heavy artillery.
Okay.
I get a 4.
I got a 5.
Okay, I'm done.
The dice aren't going your way quite yet. Give it some
No.
time, and we know they always like to play around.
Okay, Turkey's not going to do anything. So now I'm just going to do my production. So Austria-Hungary gets 4. So I'm just going to refresh all of those armies.
Okay.
And then refresh. I get 1 point for Turkey. I'm going to refresh the one guy in Mosul and get rid of that production transfer. Then reset the heavy artillery. And that is it of the spring of 1916. So now we go to summer 1916.
Well, I was also confused because for some reason I put some start of summer 1916 on the save file. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense because you don't do
Oh,
the cards. So I was like, I was
right.
even messed up. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, now it's Germany for the summer of 1916. Oops, so let me pull a card.
Evening, Tweez.
Oh, I get gas.
So you get the G1 for this turn. Although you get
Yeah.
+2 for the first attack. Yeah, you get +2 for the first attack. Yeah. Oh no, you still get +1
Yep,
if you
I get
already had it active. So if you
right.
get it naturally, you keep it, but if you can get it temporarily, got it. So when it's
Yep.
an event card, it's temporary, but when you actually pull the card, then you can. Okay, got it.
Does this card go back into the deck later? 56. Let's see. No, it's discarded. Okay. All right. So +1 from an area. Okay.
Basically, it's just about anywhere. I think you're fine. I think maybe Brest-Litovsk, you can't use it.
From an area with a German army that can trace supply by land to a German home area. Well, it can, because I do need to mark actually that I own Poland. I did for so it can trace
Oh,
it,
it can trace through Poland. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
or through Prussia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's attack from Prussia into Lithuania.
Okay.
So use the heavy artillery. I get a 5.
I get a 6.
Not fair. Next. Oh, but I do get a +1. So it was a 6, so I did win.
Okay. Yep, you're right. So now you can actually discard that card because you got that because it's the first attack. So you might as well.
Yep. So let me put
Well,
that
I
back.
don't know because we'll just remember that you had it just in case you get the G2 card if there's a G2 card.
Right. Oh,
You
hey,
know.
Blue Creasers is here. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Okay, let's keep the attack going. Got and I get so I got a 6 because the big push.
Yep.
So now you roll.
I get a 6 as well.
Okay. And then going to attack again. I got a 3.
I got a 6.
Okay. Attack again.
Last one.
I got a 6.
Now, how does this go? So I can just retreat and not take a hit because all of them are spent. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, you can just retreat.
Okay. Yes, Tweez, I am. We'll get that range because I know Nate wants to play it too. So the Versailles 1919.
Oh yeah, that
so
would be fun.
We'll get it scheduled. Summer got in the way. Vacation, I mean, got in the way. So okay, so I think we're gonna send 2 of those back there, and then go there. So you actually get to move some units into Lithuania.
I do.
Is he spent, by the way? He should be spent, right?
He is. Oh, and I did fire that heavy artillery. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to attack much this next turn, just to rebuild the spent units I have.
Okay, let's see. So I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to attack from the Somme into Paris.
Okay.
So the first army, I got a 6.
Okay. I got a 2, so my trenches are breached now.
Yep. And actually, I need to make sure. Some reason I kept thinking that if you, I was under the impression that if you are just attacking a trench, you don't spend the army. But I could.
If you rolled there's something. If you, yeah. Oh,
there it is. It says, if the attacker is successful in combat against a trench marker, the trench is then breached. The attacking unit is not spent and may attack again, but the attacker does not receive the big push.
Oh, you just don't get the big push then.
Yeah. Okay. So let me unspend him then. Okay. So let's keep attacking.
Okay. So you got to tell me what you're attacking now, because I have 2 countries in there.
I'm attacking the French.
Okay. I guess really doesn't matter. I got a 4.
Okay. And I'm going to keep attacking. I got a 3.
I got a 4.
Okay.
So you lose the big push.
Okay. Let's see. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
And then let's see. I resolve U-boat attrition. So I roll 2d6 for each one. So the first one is a 7, spent if convoys active, which nope, not active. And then another 7. So both are okay. I get 12 production points. So I'm going to refresh all of my armies. And then I'm going to spend a production point to shackle to a corpse, and then send the other production point to Austria-Hungary. And that
really sucks up your production points when it comes to the shackle to a corpse idea.
It does, yeah, because I basically now only have 11 points.
Yeah, 11 to 10 points, depending on how you do it. Yep.
So that is it. So now I'm going to pull a technology card.
P3.
P3, which I don't think I know.
You don't have any.
Not have.
If I remember right. You have you and you. I think that's all. No, there's another one. There's another one underneath here. What's the other one?
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah. What is it?
I can't touch your cards. They won't let me.
Oh, it's A1.
Okay, A1. So we both have the artillery ones. Okay.
Yep. So now it is It is the Western Allies.
Okay, got it. All right. So I pull a card here, event card. Okay. French
Oh, I
mutiny.
like this one.
When a French unit loses a combat, French may make no further attacks this turn. France may not transfer production. I'm not worried because they don't have enough to transfer anyways. Doesn't say they can't receive it. It just says they can't transfer it. So, well, that sucks. Okay. Well, we'll put. Let's see here. I'm going to zoom out and just put this like down here out of the way so I can remember it there. Okay, so that's a horrible, horrible card. Actually, it's not as bad as I would think. On that one, you refreshed all your armies now, so it's kind of like,
I did.
do I really want to go for it again? Type deal. Okay, so I need to move armies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of my spent French armies into southern France, but move one of my Great British armies up. So, and that's 2. So there's that. Not moving any fleets. There's no reason to. So now we do ground combat. Oh man, I wanted to move that again. Dang it. Oh well. It's okay. I'll do something else on that one. I think I am gonna hold off this phase of doing any attacking.
Okay.
I think. Nah, it makes no sense not to at least go for a little bit. So we're gonna take the BEF, the 5th Army here,
Okay.
with one of the heavy one, and we're gonna go into. Let's see, you have what 5 in the Somme, and I'm assuming 5 in Verdun. No, you only
4.
have 4 in Verdun. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Verdun then.
Okay.
So with the Western Allies, that's 2. Ooh, 6.
A 2. So you
So your
breached it.
intentions are breached. I don't. I just lose the fired, but I don't lose the actual army.
Right. He's not spent.
He's not spent. Okay. So we're gonna go 5th Army with the other artillery.
Okay.
6 again.
I got a 5.
Okay, so I do get the big push on this one.
Yep.
And he has been fired, so we'll move him to the side. And we'll move the 5th Army out of the way. So 2nd Army, same thing into Verdun. 6.
A 5.
Okay. Spent. Which was actually a 7. So
You're right.
The 1st Army. 3 plus 1 is a 4.
I got a 3.
Oh, down. Oh, nice. Okay, last one. Well, last British one. 4 plus 1 is a 5.
I got a 5.
So he's spent, but you're spent. So that's all of your guys are spent. I do lose the big push because that was a tie. Oh no, I would still get it, right?
If you keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going because I want to see if I can get you out of Verdun. So I'm gonna do 1 France, 1 French so far. 5 plus 1 is a 6.
I got a 4, so I'm out. Wow, you got Verdun back. Where do I go with him?
Do you want to go in the Somme or do you want to go to the Rhine? That's your choice. Ooh, a little mix of both.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and send that unit and then 1 more in there. And then I am done with ground combat, I think. I got to remember down here. Do I want to even attack down here anywhere? Not really. They're holding their own right now, so we're good to go there. Okay. All right. We are good. Did I transfer points to? No, I did not transfer points to Britain
No,
or to France this time. But I'm up to 3 points though because I got Verdun back.
that's right.
So okay, let me before I get ahead of things. So I need to do U-boats.
Yep. So there's two fresh
So
ones.
2 of them. Yep. 9.
It
Successful
is. So
U2. Yep, it is. So I lose 1 point. And 2 success if Western Allies U2 is not active. It is not active. Damn it.
yep.
I have U1. I have U1, but not U2.
I think it says success if Western Allies U1 technology not active.
Oh, it's a 2. I'm sorry. I was looking at the 3. So yes, that is so it's only 1. I only lose 1 point because I do have
Yep.
U1. Okay. Yep. All right. That makes sense now. Okay. So that worked out. So Britain will only get 6 points instead of 7. So Italian wise, we are going to. I already got a trench there, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit a spent army into Italy. That's the 1 point I forgot to move, but you can only move 2 armies. Like that's insane.
Right.
Okay, and now we go to France, and I'll get 3 points. So you better believe I'm going to take the one that's spent here. We are going to refresh. So there's 1. Oh, do I want to do 2 for a? Oh, I might want to do that. I'm going to spend my last 2 to get a trench in Verdun. I'm happy about taking Verdun. That went really well. And getting Verdun back. Okay. So there's all the French, and now the Brits. I have to. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 1 left. And I'm going to send it to. That card did not hurt me at all. I'm going to clone that one, and then we're going to send it to Italy.
Okay.
Okay, so production's done. So then we have research technology. So let's see if I get something here.
Nope.
Is that's a P2? Dang it. Okay, so send that back to the technology card, and I need to reset my heavy artillery. And we don't have. Okay, so then I am on to the Eastern Allies.
Yep.
So then we go all the way back over here. And we go ahead and pull an event for the Eastern Allies. I don't have an event card. Why don't I have an event card?
That's weird.
That is really weird. Let's see what happened. There's no cards in there.
That is very weird. I don't remember that. We didn't do anything to it.
No.
We just added the cards into it. Well, I guess add all the 1916 ones in.
Yep, that's weird. I could have swore we took care of that. Okay. And there was one. Oh no, that was in the French one. So no. That was weird how that did that. Okay.
That is very weird.
Yep.
Oh well,
well.
it's fixable.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Production modifier step. Russian production are reduced to 0. Oh my god. At least one Russian army is in Petrograd at the beginning. I can't even move back. Oh, I can. Okay. That works. Woo! It sucks, but I do have you making me move back to Estonia has helped me on this. All right. Okay. So discard. So I discard this one. Yep. Okay. So I got it. Okay. So that's the event. So then I go to move armies. So I need to move one to Petrograd. So I get all my stuff. Stupid. Um. Anyways. Let's see here. I really made you suffer on that one, but I think I'm not gonna attack anybody right now. So I'm
Okay.
gonna skip the ground combat because that's what's next. Because we have yep. So now production modifier. So I have 5 as Russia because I had to move that stupid one back, but that's okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to build. Um,
Yep, you do have more armies.
Trench. I know I'm gonna build a trench
Oh, okay.
in the Ukraine. Nope, not all of them, Tony. Jeez.
There we go.
I only have one Russian trench left. So, all right. So that's that one, and no technologies. I don't have to reset any artillery. So now it is your turn.
Yep, the Central Allies. So let me pull an event. Von der Goltz. Place on a Turkish army. Roll 2 extra attack dice.
Hmm.
If I can find him.
Well, looks like you might be
There he
taking some stuff around here in the Turkish army.
Yeah, let's see. There, I'll put him there. 2 extra attack dice. Okay.
And then assume you take the highest one then with that. So it's kind of like artillery.
All right, so let's see. Move armies. I'm going to I'm going to move the 5th Army from Hungary into Venice. And I forget, no, I'll leave the Bulgarian armies there. Yeah, okay. I think I'm good with that. All right, so let's attack from Venice into northern Italy.
Okay.
The 11th Army and the artillery. So that's a 4 because I'm using a production point to get rid of the modifier unshackled to a corpse. So it's just a 4.
Yep. I got a 3. So the trenches are breached.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack again with the 11th Army into northern Italy. I got a 1.
I got a 2.
Okay. So he spent the next army. I got a 4.
I got a 3.
And so you're is he are both we're both I can't remember, we're both already
One was not spent.
Okay, so I need to attack one more.
Yes, you have to go one more.
Okay. I got a 1.
I got a 6.
Okay. Last one. I got a 4.
Yes. Oh, we're gonna go down to Rome here. And then that does get rid of the trenches, correct?
Yep. And
hold on. That needs to go back to the pool.
and Italy has lost its only production point. Yeah, so hit breached, and then you can put it back in your. There you go.
Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I wondered if there was an automatic or not.
And I'm gonna. Okay. 3, 4.
Now, does Italy still get its one transfer point?
It gets it. Yep, for the next round. Yep, but it can't produce anything.
It can't. Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to use it to recover anyway. So.
Okay, then let's. Yeah, let's attack from Galicia into the Ukraine and use the heavy artillery and the 10th Army. So there's a 6.
I get a 4, so that does breach the.
Yep. So now I'm going to attack the 10th Army in. I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
Okay, so you're spent. We're both spent. And I think I'm going to stop right there with the Austro-Hungarians. I'm going to attack from whatever that spot is into the Erzurum, into
Jerusalem, into Sinai.
Trebizond, as the area is known, into Kars. So I get 2 attack dice. So I'll just roll 2d6 and see what the highest one is. I got a 3.
Oh, I only got a 2.
So we're both spent.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget what the card said for von der Goltz. Let's see. Remains with the assigned army has no effect if the assigned army is this. Okay, so it when this army is committed to attack, it may roll 2 extra dice. The marker is then removed from the assigned army. The marker remains with the assigned army and has no effect. Okay, so it's removed. Okay. So that's it of that. So Turkey, let's see, Austro-Hungary gets 4 points. So I'm going to refresh all of those. And then Turkey gets 1 point. I'll refresh that army. And then that is it of the Central Allies. Now reset the heavy artillery. Now it is the fall of 1916.
Right.
All right, so Germany's going to pull its event. Fokker's Scourge. Immediately advance 1 level in Tech Group P. Excellent.
This will be your flight thing. So I think I don't know if you have P. You have A and U. You don't have P.
No, I have. So P1, aerial reconnaissance. Germany places 1 additional air superiority marker in any area containing a land supply area containing a German army. So I will put that in the Somme. Roll 1 die and dogfight.
Yeah.
Flip to the flown sign. Okay, so
defender wins 1 tie in combat. Flip to flow inside. Okay.
Okay, and then German regroup phase may redeploy all currently possessed air superiority markers this turn without conducting a dogfight. Okay, so we discard that, and let's see. First, let's attack. Let's move. I need to move armies first.
Yep.
So
So I think the Russians get a little. I understand the Russians' issue because they can be attacked basically twice a turn between Germany and Austria-Hungary.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
they're a little back on that. So yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what I want to do. Let's move 2 armies into Lithuania and the heavy artillery into there. And then, yeah. Okay. So now we're going to attack from Lithuania into whatever this spot is.
Okay.
So
That's Minsk.
Okay. So the 17th Army with the heavy artillery is going to fire
Okay.
a 6.
6. Got a 5. So
Okay.
Minsk is nice this time of year.
The 18th Army is going to fire or going to fight. I got a 1.
I got a 6.
Okay.
So you had a
Last
2. Yeah, you had a 2 then at that point.
Yeah. Last one, I have a 2.
Oh, I got a 1.
Okay. Okay. 3.
You're making me spend my production points. I see.
Uh-huh.
I
And
see what
then
you're doing.
Brest-Litovsk is going to fire into, with the 14th Army, with the heavy artillery, is going to fire into the Ukraine.
Okay.
So a 5.
I got a 2. So
The trench is breached.
yep.
So
Wait, the trench does help.
It does. So the 14th Army is going to now fight in Ukraine. I got a 6.
Yep. Dice are starting to turn.
The 9th Army is going to fight again. Keep going. I got a 3 with the big push.
I got a 6.
Okay. All right. That's it of that. Now, let's see. The Somme, we're going to what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't really want. Oh. Right. I'm not sure. I think I'm done, unfortunately, because I need to.
Taking Verdun really hurt you. Kind of set you back a little bit there.
It did, yeah. I mean, got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armies in the Somme. 3. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm done. So I'm gonna. So now it is resolve U-boat attrition. So for both of them, a 9 spent if U1 is active. It is. And then a 7 spent if convoy is active. It's not. Okay. So now I get 12 production points. So let's just, so 10, or 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm going to put a trench in the Rhine. So there's 2 left. And then send production points to Shackle to a Corpse and 1 to Austria-Hungary. And that is it of the Germans. So now I'm going to pull a tech card.
Okay.
G1. Oh, okay. So I get to use it next turn.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. So now it is the Western Allies.
All right. Western Allies going to draw a card. Event card. If you do not have C1, take it now and no further effect. Okay, so C1. What is C1? Let's see here. C1 is counter battery. Ooh.
Mhm.
Western and Allies place one heavy artillery unit in any land supplied area containing at least one army. Oh, okay.
The thing is now it's roll 2 dice when attacking or
Or
defending.
defending. Oh, okay. I don't think I have
Any left?
left. Oh, I do. I have another
Yep.
Western Allies one, and I do
And
have another Russian one. So yes.
yep.
So we'll get them out there. I think what we're going to end up doing is putting it in the French Alps for that one, and then we will take one and put it in the Oh, I already got one in the Ukraine. Minsk, I think, is where we'll put that other one. Go. Nice. So it's attacking and defending for the first one, or when I choose to use it. Nice. Okay. Well, that's quite the card there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put this in there. Christoph is all ready to go. Is just going to do the dishes tomorrow. We have a dishwasher, and the dishes are cleaned in it. I just haven't emptied it yet. So, okay. Let's see. That was a very nice card. I enjoyed that card. That was a very good event card. Okay, so army movement. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take one Great Britain here. So that's one movement. These guys really haven't moved. They're just staying in Rome. Feel like I need to get. I'm going to put this other spent French guy
Okay.
in here. Yep, there we go. So southern France is without any protection, but nobody can get to it. So
Yet.
oh, okay. All right, so that's movement as I'm not moving my ships or anything like that. Ground combat. Okay, well, let's see here. So we're gonna go after, of course, we're gonna go after here.
Okay.
So we'll start with the British Army and the artillery. 4.
3.
Right.
Okay.
And spent. Okay. And we do get the big push on that. Okay, France, 7th France 7th Army. I got a 3.
I got a 3.
Attacker wins, but okay. And then the 10th Army, +1. I got a 4.
I got a 6.
How many you got left in there?
2.
2. Okay, not yet. Not yet. I am not going after the Psalm right now. I don't think that's. I think I'll hold off on that. We'll set up for. I'll find something that's going to be good for that.
Okay.
And that'll be that. Yeah, that'll be that. So no more ground combat. Production phase. You only have one U-boat.
I do, unfortunately.
Yep. And at a 5, it is successful as if convoy says not active, convoy is not active. So Britain will have 6 again. Boy, those guys have just made a pain in the butt for me. All right. So I got 1 production point for Italy for the transfer. So we are going to refresh that one, and I'll just move that to the side. France gets 3 back to 3. So we are going to refresh. Oh, and the bottom one is also going to refresh, so that way the Southern Alps are good. While I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and reset the Western Allies heavy artillery, which I love the fact it can be used now.
Correct. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what's fun about these games. It's never a good time to attack the Somme. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. So, okay, so that's all of France. So now I have the Brits. So we're going to take care of that one. And then we are also going to spend 2 points to put a French in here as well. So that's 3 points total. And so I can't send anything to Italy yet, can I?
Nope.
Because
I mean, you can't. Actually, no, you can. You can send points there. Well, okay. Because they don't have any.
They don't have any production, but can we spend points?
You can send. You can send the number of points up to. I think the production of what they had, like their production potential.
Okay.
Let me double check on this.
Yeah.
Transfer limit. Regardless of circumstances, a nation may never make a transfer or of more than 4 to any single nation on one turn, and a nation may never receive more production points than the receiving nation's total production it possessed at the start of the game from any combination of contributors. So 1. You can only send 1.
Okay, got it. So I do need to send the 1. And so then I have 2 more points. I guess I'll send the 2 to France. There we go. Okay, production is done.
Okay.
Transfer production, good. Technologies, advances, okay. So I draw a card. It'd be great if I got like A2. Oh, I got P1 as well.
Aha.
So we're gonna have some stuff going on now too. So because we both have, okay, so what do I got? Western Allies place 1 additional air superiority marker in any area containing a land supplied French or British. Let's see, where do I want to put that? Where would you attack? Well, we'll start with Verdun.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. And then reroll 1 die in dogfights during the regroup phase, which is 9.1. Defender wins 1 tie in combat and flip to flow size. Okay. So that actually is kind of nice, actually. Starting to get some technologies going here, finally.
Finally, yes.
I was about to say for a while there, I didn't know if we were going to improve our technologies at all. So, okay, so technologies are done, and so that leads to. Okay, so now do we determine air superiority? Because this is the first time we've had to get to the regroup phase.
Yeah.
Where we both have it. So
let's see. Each turn, the facing player must determine how many of his available air superiority markers can be placed on the map. The opponent's P level and a dogfight resolution roll will determine exactly how many, if any, of their markers may be placed. Determination is made as follows. Okay, let's see. So, okay, so we roll. It says both players each roll one die for each level of P technology they have. So we both have P1, so we both roll one die. The
okay.
highest value thrown by the phasing player is its air superiority value. So that's your die. So roll your die.
Okay. I got a 2.
Okay, so that's your air superiority value. The air interception value is a 4 from me. If the air superiority value is higher than the air interception value, then the phasing player may use air superiority markers equal to the difference between the values. However, if the difference is 0 or less, no air superiority markers may be used by the current player this turn. So since you lost.
Okay. So do I have to remove one, or does that card automatically?
I think you remove your marker, yes. It says, may use air superiority markers equal to the difference between the values up to a maximum of the number of air superiority markers he currently possesses. So, yes, so you would have to remove yours.
Okay. Do I mark them flown, or do I remove them?
You mark it flown.
Okay.
Almost positive. If someone in the chat knows this better than us, then please tell us. But I think we did it. I think we did it correctly.
Yep.
Okay. So you reset your heavy artillery.
And also it's how many may be placed, since I don't have any to play. It just doesn't allow me to place any.
Right.
But it also says no air may be used during the current player turn, which this is done at the end, so that's a little weird that it's done at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what it is that we both can it's now that we both have the technology, now we roll to see how many markers do we get per region.
Okay.
That we can move around. So in this case, you tried to get markers, but you lost, so you don't get any markers.
I don't get any more markers.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the card actually says put one out, so it just means I can't put any more out for the next turn.
Right. Yep.
Okay. All right, time for the Eastern Allies. Here we go. Place a Russian in occupied area. Place in a Russian occupied area. Okay. Breslov offensive. Okay. Well, there is only one occupied area that's Russian that you're in. So let me zoom this up just a little bit so I can get this card up here again. So it is the Breslov offensive.
Yep, the Brusilov.
There we go. And it gets put into Lithuania. Reroll dice up to 2 attacks from chosen area. If this combat captures a previously enemy occupied area, Romania declares war and joins the Triple Entente. Okay, that I got to look at that one.
Which,
if this combat captures a previously enemy occupied area. Oh, so if I take over Lithuania, Romania joins me. Am I correct on that? Okay.
Correct.
And I can re-roll up to 2 dice, and you screwed me over because I have not enough to actually attack you and
Correct.
kick you out.
Correct.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I can discard
You're
it.
welcome.
I'm still gonna go after you because I'm gonna have to. So hey,
You do what you can.
yes, I have to move. I can move armies, which unfortunately I can't go from here to here. At all because of the stupid Pripyat marshes.
I think you can.
Can you move two spots or one?
Let's see. We move up to two. These, let's see. One. The player picks up the moving unit and physically traces its movement from one land area to any connected land area. Each unit may be moved from the area it currently occupies through any number of adjacent friendly controlled areas to its final destination area. So you can move them from Ukraine over there.
Oh, okay. Ooh, so I could actually get. I only have. That's going to be tough.
It's a gamble.
Yeah, the only problem is I would have to move both of them in
and win everything.
and win everything, and that would get Romania. Is there other cards to get Romania? I'm assuming there's other cards to get Romania.
There is, yeah.
So, no, but I can cause you some harm though with the two that I have there.
Supposedly,
they get to re-roll two of them, 2 dice with that card. So, all right. Okay. So I am honestly not gonna move anybody.
Oh,
yep, not gonna move anybody.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to ground combat. So I'm going to take this guy with the artillery going into here.
Okay.
So I get a 2-4. I'm gonna re-roll because I can.
Okay.
Do I only re-roll one die or do I re-roll both of them?
What does the card say? Reroll up to what's it?
Two.
Bruce. Let's see if I can find it. Brusilov offense. Here we go. The dice may be re-rolled for up to 2 attacks from the chosen area.
Okay. So that would be both of them then.
Yep.
Okay. That's better. I'll take a 6.
I got a 4.
Okay. So that will spend 1, and that will make this one fired. And then I will send another guy. I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Oh, it is a +1 because it is yeah. So that's
the big push.
I do got a big push. So that's actually that was a 3, so it's a tie.
So he spent.
He spent. Yep. All right, that made you at least 2 down. Okay. All right, I am done then with ground combat. So now I need to actually recover or use stuff again. So Nate does not get defensive artillery because he has not got that technology yet.
Nope, not yet.
I get it, but he does not. So at this point, he can only use his artillery for offensive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I will reset my artillery because I can use it for defense. So nice. A little bit of organization here. Okay. Yeah, so that's it then, because there's no air superiority, and I reset my artillery. So it is now the
Central Allies.
Central Allies. There's too many allies in this thing. You have the Western
Right.
Allies, the Eastern Allies, the Central Allies.
All right, I'm gonna pull my event. Arab Revolt, place in Anatolia. Okay.
Western Allies combat phase. Once per turn, a Western ally in the Near East area. Oh, I
may
get to
roll
attack.
1 extra die on its first attack.
To that area, I'm assuming. Is that right?
Yeah. Let me undo it to see the card.
Yep.
Once per turn, a Western Allied army in a Near East area may roll 1 extra die on its first attack.
In a Near East, so any area. Okay.
Any area in the Near East.
Okay. So that's the dark blue, correct? The Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. All that over there in Mesopotamia and Syria and all that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So move armies. Let's see. Let's move the 8th Army into Lithuania and remove the trench in Prussia.
I think he's done.
And then
Brusilov is done. Yep. That was only for that turn.
Yeah. But I think you put the card back.
Yeah. Ooh, I did not. I'll take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, that card number was let's see.
71. Maybe. It's either 71 or 72.
Yep, it's 71.
Okay. So yeah, it does. Okay. I'll have to make sure. So that goes. Does that go back in right away or
in next year's deck?
Okay. So I've got it. It's got it.
Yeah. In 2 turns.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's got a nice little asterisk next to it, so I know it needs to go back in. Okay. Cancel. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Germany is going to. So I'm just going to move that 1 army there, and Germany's going to attack from the Rhine into Verdun.
Okay. Well, Germany,
wait.
You're on Central Allies, Austria-Hungary right now.
Oh, that's right. Duh. I don't know. I lost my mind. Oh, sorry.
we got a little sidetrack there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, we're not on Germany.
Okay. Yep. It's Austria-Hungary. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right. So Austria-Hungary is going to let's see. It's going to move from the elite mountain division from Serbia to northern Italy. And then now it's going to attack from Galicia into the Ukraine.
Okay.
So I get 2 die. A 2.
I get a 6.
Okay. Oh, wait. I'm just doing the trench. Okay. The 10th Army attacking in there.
Oh, you weren't successful. Does it still count if you weren't successful? Because I think if you are successful, it doesn't count. But if you're not successful, I still think you're spent.
Let's double check.
I for some reason
I think you're right. I think you're actually right on that one. Of course. Where's it at? Where is it at? Production is not. Let's see the attacker.
First combat is on page 15.
Let's see. Applying it. If the attacker is successful in combat against the trench mark of the trenches, then breach, the attacking unit is not spent and may attack again, but the attacker does not receive. Okay, so it is full. So it is spent. Okay, so let's.
Yes, yeah. If the attack is unsuccessful, the attacker is spent normally, and the trench is unaffected. Okay.
Okay. Well, then I'm done. So let's refresh him. Refresh the rest in northern Italy. So that is all 4 production points. Ready that artillery. And
now, does the elite mountain division actually help you in northern Italy? Is there a
If I attack into
the French Alps.
the French Alps. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I did forget. I was going to attack the Turkish army into the Caucasus.
Okay, go ahead, try it.
Okay, I'll try. I got a 4.
I got a 6.
Okay. So he's spent, but then Turkey gets 1 production point, so he's back.
Yep. I'm okay with that. That's cool. We were close enough that it's not going to matter. So.
Then that is it of the Central Allies. So now it is the winter of 1916. And now it's Germany's turn, finally.
Yes, now it is Germany's turn.
So I pull a German event. Inspired leadership. Place 1 on 3 different German armies. Reroll all combat dice once if the result was a loss, and rerolling could change the outcome to a win. Marker remains in play if dice are not rerolled or the reroll wins the combat by a 3 differential.
I think we've dealt with this one before, so.
Okay, inspired leadership.
I need to get the US involved, but you gotta do stuff for that to happen.
Right. Okay, let's. There we go. If I can get it correctly. So on there, then on this army, there. So all of them are in the Somme. Okay, so now I'm going to move armies. So move the 8th Army into Lithuania. And then that's it. So now I'm going to resolve guerrilla combat.
Yeah, you haven't done that for a while.
No, so I need a 5 or 6, and I do get a 5. So you are spent. Okay, and then I'm going to attack from the Rhine into the Somme. So the 5th Army gets a 5.
You mean into Verdun?
Into Verdun, sorry. What did I say? The Somme?
The Somme. It's like, you're attacking your own troops? I'll take that. Go right ahead. You can attack your own troops all you want.
Losing my mind. All right, so you have to roll now. I rolled a 5.
Okay, and I rolled a 3, so the trenches are now breached.
Okay, and so the 5th Army is going to attack again into Verdun. I get a 1.
I got a 5.
Okay, and I'm going to attack again. I get a 6.
I get a 3.
Okay, so that's it of that. Then I'm going to attack from the Somme into Verdun.
Gotcha.
And the 11th Army with the inspired leadership is going to roll, and he gets a 3.
I get a 3, but because of the air superiority, don't I win the first tie then?
Well, I'm going to re-roll again because I get the inspired leadership.
Oh, yeah, because you could win.
Yep. And I got a 6.
Oh, and you get to keep it too.
Yep. So I'm going to read that card one more time to make sure I'm doing it correctly.
Because if you do it by 3 or more, is it 3? It's 3 plus.
If any combat, attacking or defending is conducted by a unit with this marker, you must re-roll the inspired unit's leader's combat dice once. If the initial result was a loss and re-rolling could change the outcome to win, which it did. The marker remains in play with the assigned army if the dice are not re-rolled or the re-roll wins the combat by a +3 differential, which it was. So that marker is removed for that army. Okay. So that spent your 2nd army, right?
Yeah. Yep. I've got 1 left. The 1st army is.
All right. I'm going to attack with the 3rd army in with inspired leadership. And I get a 3.
I get a 6.
Okay. I'm going to roll again.
You can't win this one, so you couldn't re-roll that one.
That's true. Okay, so we'll just spend him and do the next army.
But that it still keeps the
The
inspired
marker.
leadership. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I got a 4.
I got a 5. So is that one with it with inspired leadership on it?
Yes.
Okay, so you do have to re-roll because you could win it, but
I
you
did.
don't. So that one's gone.
Okay.
Well, this
Next,
first army is standing up right now.
I got a 3. Good.
Oh, dang it! I got one.
Okay, and one more. I got a 6.
Can I get a 6? Give me a 6. Nope, it's a 2. So
Awesome.
he is going to go back into Paris with his tail between his legs, and we're gonna make fun of him because that's what you do. Okay. Now, does the air superiority does that move too as well?
That I don't know. I would imagine it's
Just
gone
it's okay.
because we're
I
gonna
bet.
roll again. We're gonna roll again at the end of this phase to
Okay,
see
and
how
then I'll be
many.
able to see if you will see if you can put more out.
Right.
Got it. And then I would see if I can get more out the next time. Okay, got it.
Right.
Because it's more of a defensive than an offensive thing, is what I'm
Right.
finding out.
Exactly.
Because it goes for the spy the side one. It goes by the tie. The defender wins the tie, the first tie. So yes. So to me, it's more of a defensive thing.
Um. Okay, I'm going to attack from the Second Army from the Somme into Paris against the French Fourth Army.
Okay, well, it's got to go against the trench first.
I got a 3. So you got to roll. Okay, so he's breached.
Give me a second.
So,
Give me a
sure.
second. Okay. Okay, so he's breached. Unfortunately, that does not spend your army.
Nope. And so now I'm going to attack again against the Fourth Army, and I got a 5.
Oh, hold on. I can use my um defensive, so I can roll one more dice. So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So he is
Okay.
spent.
So I get the big push. Then I'm going to attack against the Fourth Army, against the Third Army, the Third
Okay.
French Army. I got a 4.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
I got a combined 4. Does that count?
All right. That is the end of my attacks into France. There. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's attack from Brest-Litovsk into Minsk.
Okay. Going over to the east side now.
Actually, no, from Lithuania into Minsk.
Okay.
Let's attack with the 8th Army against the Russian 8th Army.
Okay.
I get a 3. Oh, I forgot. I'm actually going to roll with the heavy
Go ahead and roll
artillery.
another die. Yep, with the artillery. Yep. Just roll one more die.
3, 1, so it's a 3.
I am also going to go with my defensive artillery here. And I win. So that's fine.
Okay, and we'll roll the 10th Army against the 8th Army. I got a 5. Okay, and then from Brest-Litovsk into Minsk, we're going to roll with the 14th Army. That's a 6.
I got a 3.
Okay. And then the 9th Army against the 1st Army. Another 6.
I got a 6 as well.
But I did get the big push because I won the previous combat.
Yep, that's right. So he is spent as well.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
Damn, you are costing me.
This war of attrition's actually doing not too bad.
Yep.
Okay, production. Resolve U-boat attrition. I have one fresh one, so it'll be a 3 spent if USA has declared war. It's not, so we're okay with there. Then I get 12 production points. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're going to put a trench in Verdun for 12. And then we roll, well, then I need to do, let's see, refit, construct, research technology. A2, excellent. Germany places 1 additional heavy artillery unit in any land supply. Roll 3 dice when attacking. If an air spirit marker, either ready or flown, is present, flip to fired side. If opponent has A2, you may take A1, but I already have it. So.
Is that a special one then, or is it just?
Say that again.
Is that a special artillery one, or is it just?
It's just the next one in the series.
Got it. So basically, you get to, if there's an air superiority marker, you get to roll 3 instead of just 2 normally. Right? Am I right? Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
Thought that's what it was, but yeah.
Then
it looked like you could put one out there too on that last card.
Roll. Yeah, it does actually. Yep. I can.
You could throw one more out there, which you have. So.
Okay.
Look at me helping you out. Jeez. What am I doing?
Let's put them in the Somme.
I'm going to invent a parachute troopers and drop them in Berlin because there's nobody around.
There was actually
was there an attempt?
I saw a cool video that there was actually a attempted like commando raid to kill the Kaiser.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was in 1918. He was close to the front, and I think they were going to try to bomb him, and it didn't work out. But it was interesting that they were going to try it. Okay, then determine air superiority. Okay, so we both have P1. So my die is a 5.
Well, of course. Mine is also a 5, so you don't get to put any more out.
Equal to the difference of the value. Yep. Yep. So I don't get any markers.
Yep.
Okay.
You just
now
have the one you just have the one that you have out already, if I remember right.
Right. Yep. So now it is the triple entente.
Yep. Okay. So event card. Go. Immediately advance one level in tech group U. Oh, that'll help me. So we'll discard that one. And so I have to go up to U2. Okay, cool. Boy, the text I see how the cards are helping out push the tech a
Yeah.
little bit faster.
Oh yeah.
But it's also limiting you to actually go in order, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Right.
Like you're not gonna get like the tech out way ahead of time.
Right.
So basically, this just has to deal with. Of course, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay. Anyways, yep. So card effects: U-boat, attack, and attrition tables. If opponent has U2, take U1, but I've already got U1, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I see how the event cards may kind of help prolong the or push forward the tech without being too like scripted,
Yeah.
So kind of like that. Okay, so the card is done. Move armies. Oh, let's see here. Just decide. I'm not moving any armies. Oh, I forgot to reset my French or my trenches. Um, yeah, I'm not moving anything. Okay. So resolve ground combat. We are going to head into northern Italy,
Okay.
and I'm going to. So we're going to start with the Fourth Army with the Western Allies. So so I got a 3.
Okay. I got a 3.
Okay. So I do get the big push then. Woo-hoo. Oh, here it is. Okay, so now I have the 7th French Army going in. That's I get the big push, so it's +1. So I got a 7.
A 5.
The 10th Army, 2 +1 is a 3.
I got a 5.
Okay, lose the big push for right now, and I have the 5th French Army, which is a 5.
I got a 4.
4. How many you guys get? You got 2 left there. Okay, so I'm going to go with the 4th Italian Army,
Okay.
and I get the big push on that one. So a 7 again.
I got a 6. Okay.
You got one more in there, don't you? One more
Mm-hmm.
done. Okay, 2nd Italian Army, 4, 5.
I got a 6.
This is gonna do it to me. Well, let's make you pay for it. 3rd Italian Army, not with the big push, but 3rd Italian Army is a 6.
And a 6.
Okay, so we cost each other a whole lot there.
We did.
Dang it, I was one short. Ooh. And I'm not going to have that amount when I hit you the next time because I'm only going to be able to refresh one of the Italian Army. But maybe I can use it to get rid of you. I don't know. That's all for ground combat because you took out a lot of people in France or in Paris. So okay. Oh, that's right. As much as I would love to use my artillery, I'm just not going to attack you. There's just no reason to, other than to maybe cost you stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna try to cost you some stuff in the Psalm.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with the 3rd British Army with the artillery. That'll be a 4.
And a 6.
The first British army with the other artillery. 3.
A 5?
Dang. Yeah, I'm glad this is going to be our last turn because the dice are starting to go against me now. We'll get the what is it? The winner of 1964 and the winner of 1916, aren't we?
We are. Yep.
Yep.
So next time it'll be 1917.
Yep. So next time we play, we'll be in this. We'll be. You can say that we're in the.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, we got about 2 more sessions left, I think, and we'll
Yeah.
have completed this. That'll be fun. Okay, so I am done with the combat. So now we get to do the U-boat resolution. You only have 1 fresh U-boat. I have U2 now, so I get a 6, which is just successful. Seriously. So I get 6 points for the British. Okay, so Italy first. Well, I'm going to spend the 1 here. I have 2 in France from transfer, and I have 2 natural because you took Verdun back. Okay. And then I get 6 from Britain. So we're going to refresh that one to 3. Those are all French armies. That's all French armies. 3. So I'll do the same thing. I'll send 2 to France and 1 to Italy on that one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're only do 1 to France. I'm going to redo East Africa.
Okay.
To flip that one.
Okay.
So I think that is going to be it. Yes. That's all my production points. Research. Let's see what happens. There's only so many research cards left. So G1. Oh, so I can use that next turn.
Yep.
Throw this in here.
If you remember, I forgot. I had it last time. I forgot.
There's not a no, there should be a they
it
really
would
should
be
make
nice.
a
Yeah, there should be a marker, but oh well.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's part of the game. Remembering everything's part of the game at the same time.
Yep.
All right, air superiority. Let's find out. So I am going to roll a 5. What are you going to roll?
I got a 6.
Damn it, I don't get anything. Boy, we are not doing good when we're attacking with it.
No.
Okay, let me reset my artillery since I can use them for defensive. It's very important for me to do that. Okay, and then we'll clear off those moves. And now it is time for the triple allies. Okay, so new card, event card. Basically, not much is going to happen in this turn. Oh, Romania declares war and joins the Triple Entente. Awesome.
Okay.
No Russian units may move to Romania this turn, this movement phase. Okay. So Romania, so basically they're all there, right? Yep. And does Romania get any? No, they don't get any extra points. So
nope.
I get more allies, but no extra production points. Boy,
yep.
That sounds fair.
And there's 2 Bulgarian armies south of Romania that haven't been used yet.
Yep. But now I can send stuff to Serbia.
Because
Romania is there too. Because Romania was the one that was blocking it. But it takes 2 production points for 1.
But I own Serbia.
I know. I'd have to go into Serbia.
Oh, I see.
But I can actually, yes. I can't use a Serbian army to do that because they're spent.
Right.
Oh, the fun. But now I do have Romania there, so there is a buffer now between kind of a buffer. Okay. So I did the event card, move armies. I don't think I'm moving much. No, I'm not moving much. I'm not attacking anything. Oh, I forgot to flip this. That needs to be ready. And so basically, do I want to just do those 5 or do I want to do 4 of those? Okay, I think, yeah. So just make sure no ground combat. And so basically, it's production phase. So we're gonna spend 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. This makes sense for winter. Not much attacking going on, just kind of refitting.
Yep.
We're in winter quarters, as it would be said. Okay, no spear, air spear in this, and my artillery has been done, so it is on to you.
Okay, Central Allies. Event card. Von Strausenberg. Place on an Austro-Hungarian army. Reroll all combat dice once if the result was a loss, and rerolling could change the outcome to a win.
Okay, so this is basically the inspired leadership, but for the Central Allies, for the Hungarian.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I'm going to put it over here.
Oh, geez, of course you are. At least I know you're not attacking from there this turn.
That's
'Cause
true.
they're all spent.
That is true. Unfortunately. Okay.
Oh, and you didn't spend a point to cancel out the -1 modifier either, so.
I did not. Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to do any combat. So production, the Austro-Hungarians get 3 points. So 1, 2, 3 points. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me back up. Let me undo those because I forgot to do. I always keep forgetting I have Turkey over here.
Yeah.
I was going to attack from Erzurum into Kars.
Okay.
And see if I can get it. Nope, I got a 1.
I got a 3.
So he's spent.
And then he's so Cards is also a -1 or +1 for me because it's a mountain.
Right, exactly. Okay.
-1 +1 for me, something like that. I can't quite remember.
Let's see, Bulgaria. Bulgaria. What will Bulgaria do? I'm going to leave him alone. Okay, now I'm going to produce. So 3 for the Austro-Hungarians, 1 for the Turks, and that is it.
Oh, they only get 3. The Austro-Hungarians only get 3.
Yeah, Austria, Galicia, and Hungary.
You've been handing out production points. I've been actually making you not be able to fund Austria-Hungary.
Correct. It's all your fault.
I'll take that. That war of attrition. This game is really showing that. Like once you kind of get into a spot, it is hard to really move on it. And
yes, cool. Very much. Oh yeah, it really recreates World War I in very easy rules.
Mm-hmm. And gorgeous components too. I love this map. I love the muted tones. It's kind of it really does have that World War, that 1910s feel to it.
Very much agree. But I think that is it. There's no technology. So now we will start next time, the spring of 1917.
Yep. All right. So let's get back to the screens here so we can talk a little bit. And then before we disconnect altogether, we'll get our card set up so that way it's done. Or we can just do it right before our next session. So
yeah.
How well does so the one Nate, you know what we'll have to do is you wanted to play that Decision War World War I game. The Decision War, which I have it, it's hit. Let me grab it real quick. But we can do a comparison
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Yeah, it's very much it's very fun to play. I enjoy this a lot. I mean, Nordic the GMT World War One games, like for instance, there's um oh that one. I have not played that one.
So what we can do is we can. I know there's a vassal module. We can, after we're done with this, we can play this one and we can give a comparison on what we think of it. Because I
Okay,
know this also has production in it as well. It's also part of it too.
that's
So
Hex Encounter, right?
yeah, it's Hex Encounter, so it's a little bit more, but yeah, be
Okay,
interesting to see how it does, how well it does.
yeah.
I know
The
GMT
other,
has those like the Sturbian, Misturbian.
yep.
I know. So I watched Mitch Land, where I was at his the convention that he puts on in St. Louis for a small group of us. They actually played one of those, and I can't remember which one it was, and he thought it was a good time.
Hmm.
He really enjoyed it. There are events and stuff like that. They have like a random table for events.
Yeah.
So
The other ones I'm thinking of are the Ted Racer When Eagles Fight and a glorious not a glorious chance Glory's End. That the When Eagles Fight covers the Eastern Front, and then Glory's End is the Western Front, and those are Hex Encounter. Those are very good. Then there is the Great War in Europe Deluxe Edition. That's the entire war Hex
mhm.
Encounter, like big monster game. That one is fun. The series that has Serbia, that is the 1914 series with that has the Serbia game. It has Twilight in the East.
Yeah,
So,
I
and
think it was
then
Twilight in the East is what he played. I think I can't quite remember,
okay,
but I think it was Twilight in the East is what he played.
and then there's Offense à Outrance, which is the Western Front.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep,
Which that has to be early war because it gets pretty well.
it
Also,
is.
they
Yeah,
have the
it's the whole.
1918. Yeah, they have the 1918, 1919 storm
That,
in the West,
that's true. That's
which
a good game.
there's two versions. One is the what if scenario, and the other
Mhm.
one's like historic scenario. So depending
Yep.
on how it goes.
I still I outside of the lamps are going out, I still really enjoy from Compass Death in the Trenches.
Yeah, that's like your number one game, I think.
It's definitely in my top 10. I mean, all kinds of events and everything that can happen. That's
Yeah,
what I love about this game is all the events each turn.
yeah. So
Oh, he has Western Front Ace. I've not played that. It looked cool.
that I actually played that quite a bit. It's I would say I played that more. Yeah, I played that. That's one of the games that I just kept playing and just kept playing and just kept playing because it was kind of fun. I set everything and things like that. So yeah, the rules on this do not seem to be rules on this one does not seem to be like I'm looking at 14 pages.
Okay. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
14 pages because then it gets into like scenarios.
Okay.
Oh, maybe a little bit longer. But I mean, unfortunately, they're like teeny tiny writing,
Oh, sure.
but it's not bad. They're not like it's not like heavy. Oh yeah, okay. So it is a little bit longer, but it's not. Optional rules start on page 22, but there's a gigantic map
Oh, okay.
in it. So to start off
Wow.
with, so
There's the other one I really enjoy. I think it covers World War One very well from Compass is Balance of Powers. It's an
okay.
older game, but boy, is it good! It's very good. Um, oh, I have that's on my list. I need to play that this year.
Yeah, so I've watched somebody play this World War before it was the deluxe when it was just the because I think it was a strategy and tactics game before they did the deluxe edition. And the nice thing about this, it's a hard mounted board,
Oh, nice.
so it's kind of nice on that one. I saw somebody play it, and it intrigued me. It really did intrigue me.
Yeah,
So I like that. Yeah, those
that's
were.
cool.
When is that video coming out there, Blue? When is that video? Yeah, it is. Oh,
Hmm.
he managed 20 kills before before he bought the farm. Then, huh? So that's actually pretty good, Nordic. I've not seen that.
I still haven't played any Greg Smith game. I need to get on that.
He's got a lot.
Hmm. I have
Whatever you're
American.
interested in, air, sea, or land, he's got something for you.
I have
So
American Tank Ace, but I haven't pulled it out yet.
that one's pretty fun. I have played that one. I really did enjoy that one. That was really good. So,
But now
but
that
so
Trench Raid is out from Compass, I'm excited to try that.
yeah, you said you just got that. It looks
I
really
did.
nice. So it's
Mhm.
like what I thought was interesting is it's kind of like a hex board,
Yep.
and you don't know what anything is yet, so you have to like go and put
Yeah.
counters out
It,
and stuff like that. And
it's kind of like a World War One dungeon crawler. You know?
that's a good way to put it from what I've
Yeah.
seen. Yeah, yeah. So then that's honestly, um, he's waiting to launch his Kickstarter. um, but yeah, no, that's a great way to describe it because you're going into certain hexes, then you have to flip things over and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yep.
so um, but so speaking of solitaire games, so I know I mentioned to you earlier, but I'm going to on Wednesday, August 6th. Gina Willis is joining me.
Mm,
It's at 2 p.m. because she's West Coast, so she has time in the morning and afternoon. So
okay.
it's 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Western. And if you're at work, don't worry, you can watch it later. But we are going to go. She is going to teach me, or we're going to play a glorious chance,
Mm,
which is her
nice.
solitaire game about the potential what could have happened on the battle on Lake Ontario during the War of 1812. I'm very excited about that because it's basically my backyard.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
the Battle of Put in Bay, which actually did happen in Lake Erie, is in my backyard. So that's I can take a ferry and go over to the Perry Memorial Monument that's on Put in Bay
Nice.
Island. So
That's
uh,
cool.
so it'll be real fun. It'll be real cool. Got questions. I know some people have struggled with the game a little bit, so this will be a way to do that. And yeah, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
it'll be fun to watch.
mhm. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Everybody seems to like when I do those and we do those types of things. And I kind of got to the point where if it's a two-player game, I kind of want to play it two-player. If it's a solo game, I have no problem. But if I can get the designer on to make
Yeah.
sure I'm doing it right, because I
Right.
seem to misinterpret rules
Yeah.
more often than not. So yeah, so
Right.
we're gonna do that. So that'll be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Western, and then whatever the time it is across the pond. But that'll be good because I know Ruff will want to do that. So Christoph, it's 2 our time. So I think that's what 5 hours British time. So that's 7 p.m. British time. So I think Christoph would be like 8 your time in the evening. But
Yeah,
if
I
I
think that's
got my
it.
timing right, it's about 6 hour. It'd be like starting when we started today. So
Yep.
so all right, Nate.
Well, this has
Great
been
time,
fun.
and
Mhm.
I'm really enjoying this. This game is what I wanted out of a World War One game to kind of get my feet wet on World War One, and I'm really interested in seeing
Oh
how
yeah.
this plays out and going from there. Uh, Win or loss, really don't care,
Nope.
but it is a lot of fun, and the
It
dice
is.
seem to flow tonight. I mean,
Mhm.
at one point I was like, "Am I gonna not? Am I gonna win the whole time?" And then the other time, it's like,
It felt like
man,
it. I thought all I'm gonna have to do is just retreat the whole game.
yeah. And here you ended up taking Lithuania pretty solidly. You've got a pretty good foot there,
I got
and
Verdun back
yes,
finally.
yeah, that was fun. Verdun going back and forth. Now that did
Mhm.
not happen, so that's what was fun about that. So that
Yep.
was really good. And then you taking over northern Italy kind of screwed a few things
It
up for
did.
me.
Yes. We'll see if you
So
can drag me
now
out.
I have another front I have to worry about because you're gonna start coming up. I gotta keep that. I got those French Alps are gotta have got to stop me. So
That's right.
for God's sake, if I could get there, I would. But he's got the Somme pretty locked down, pretty tight. So
Yeah.
all right, with that, I want to thank everybody for joining up. Everybody that came in, I appreciate it. And so we'll Nate, I'll get with you. Things are a little funky this week, so we might be able to get another one in this week. If not, it'll be the next week.
Yep.
Um, Natalie Next Sunday is not a go. I know that because Natalie's got her MEPS for the Air National Guard. So
Oh,
we go
okay.
Sunday. MEPS is Monday morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Woo.
So yeah, so she's got to be there at like 5:30 in the morning. So we're staying.
Oh.
Now, luckily, the military or the guard pays for the hotel for her. I have to get my own room. They won't let me in that room. Yeah. Okay, it is what it is.
Yep.
So, all right. Thanks, everybody, and then we'll talk to you. No, she's gonna fix planes. That's what she wants to do. She wants to fix planes. So,
That's
um,
cool.
so that's
That's really cool.
yeah, it's gonna be really cool. So, with that, we'll talk to everybody next time. Nate, thank you again. It was a
Thank
blast. I
you.
can't wait to continue, and we'll see you then.
All righty. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.